Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy, Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's, for me, very much the complete package. Great operating alone or in a partnership, but I prefer to see him play off somebody. That's when you really get to see his skills, not just as a finisher, but as someone who initiates as well.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. So that's got things underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. And that's been drilled in. And can he get on the end of this? Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Just the keeper in his way. Marmoush. Bruno Fernandes. Gonzalo Ramos is onto this. Big chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Space for him to turn and look. Well, that has not gone well. Mohamed Salah! And what to be quick to recover this.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
It's a pretty loose pass. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Vitinha, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Trezeguet. Marmoush. Oh, now he can run away with it. And this is Mohamed Salah! No, he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Great vision. Tries to pass it through. Oh, Marmoush! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And the keeper beats it away.
Gonzalo Ramos.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ramos, played down the flank. Vitinha wants to run onto this.
Egypt really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Trezeguet.
Gonzalo Ramos.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shot, surely! Elneny spread it left. That's Trezeguet. Can he get it through? Defending of the desperate variety. Back towards the middle. Marmoush. Ruben Dias does well to get it back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Trezeguet. Trezeguet stood his ground strongly. Chance to deliver. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Nicely spread. Cleared without hesitation.
Portugal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Elneny distributed tidily. And it's Salah. He has found the way through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too...
1 minute added time.
Ruben Neves. Oh, he's having a go! Brilliant from Ruben Neves! About as smooth as it gets. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authority.
That's the end of the first 45.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Portugal looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we get things going again. Ruben Dias. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The most accurate pass. He's found a way through. Oh, that was vital. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mohamed Salah might just make this. Vitinha. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that could set him on his way. And it's been hooked away. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Trezeguet. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Trezeguet. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That'll be a throw. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Gonzalo Inacio.
The attendance for this match was 80,607.
Nuno Mendes. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he welcomes it in. Played in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Gonzalo Ramos. Currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Now he's off and running. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's El Neni. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Passing nice and neat. Hegazi. El Neni. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Salah. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Now that looks a decent ball. Now that's well seen too. Hegazi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that could set him on his way. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Number 22, touch. Number 10, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field, number 20, number 9, number 18. Substitutions taking place.
And he cuts out the supply. He is through here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is well timed, excellent interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bernardo Silva dinks one through. And he's being shifted off it. Played out wide. Here's a sharp little ball here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. That is good progress on the left. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now he's got space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that is as far as it goes. Portugal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Portugal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Now that was impressive. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it has to be Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter. I think when you look at that midfield, he can have a critical role in terms of developing his game and adding goals to those midfield runs. He hasn't done that enough so far, but that's what he needs to add. And he'll keep making those runs and get into the opposition box undetected. He has to now start finishing them off better.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Things already rolling. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage.
Joao Felix!
And that is well cleared. Oh, that's a key interception.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shot at goal! Goal! Uruguay! And Uruguay take the lead.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he whips it in. Araujo clears it away. And we have our very first corner. Ruben Neves goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. Araujo. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Ugarte. For Valverde. Araujo. It's a good run he's making out on the left. De Arrascaeta.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Uruguay have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can...
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's there to get it away. Valverde. That is good strength. And it's Valverde. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vitinha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No, that's been intercepted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oliveira. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ugarte. It's a really well measured ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's picked his way through. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. In it comes. And a chance! And again! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
De Arrascaeta plays it short. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And here's Nunez. Aimed beyond the defence. Bentancur. Pelistri!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And it's Bentancur. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Portugal have reclaimed it. Half-time getting close now. Pelistri. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for options for movement. No way through there. Jimenez. Ugarte. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Uruguay ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pelistri. And it's played in.
Can he finish? It's a goal!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done it.
And we've reached half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they...
Oh, he's having a go!
It's not an especially good pass, that. Bentancur. That's De Arrascaeta. Ugarte. And it's Bentancur. That's an imaginative pass. Bruno Fernandes. Pelistri. Ugarte. Mendes with the slide tackle there. And Pelistri. What a throw in. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Spread neatly. Now it's Valverde. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back. So we've reached the hour mark. Now, can they get him away? And there's green grass ahead of him.
Oh, good fly! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Pelistri, looking to play him in. And it's Mendes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply
Great chance!
Gonzalo Inacio going vertical. Oh, that is a good ball to...
Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Gonzalo Ramos, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Real chance! Oh, fantastic straight from the top draw.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Portugal may be down, but not out just yet. Oh, he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Cambio.
Bentancur. Portugal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in.
And the shot!
Bernardo Silva.
Terrific effort!
And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Not the most convincing of passes. He has found the way through. Salazar. Ugarte. Valverde. That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Nandez. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Vega. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to... So that's got things on the... Right on the line. Bruno Fernandes, and a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Ugarte. And it's Valverde. And Pelistri. He's shifting through the gears here. There will be a throw-in. Tries to play it through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Quality ball. Now it's João Felix. Oliveira. Araujo. Valverde. Now it's Bentancur. That's De Arrascaeta. And it's Valverde. Tries to pass it. Shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
That's destined for the flank. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's had it taken off him. Araujo. Not a bad start to the game. A chance at either end already. Now it's Darwin. Inacio gets a foot in here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's in on goal. Big chance! Goal! Portugal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Convertido en el minuto 17.
The sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Mendes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking for the run. Bentancur moves wide. Chance! No, not the best of headers.
Uruguay certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gonzalo Ramos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Distributed tidily. Gonzalo Ramos. Ambitious ball here. Gonzalo Ramos is in a chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And it's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Convertido en el minuto 38. Número 11.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And here's Ramos. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, that's well spotted. Nuno Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming. Ugarte. That has found him in acres of space. Ruben Neves. And that's been won straight back. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The Arrascaeta is offering a wry smile there.
Bruno Fernandes gets it away. Now it's De Arrascaeta. And here's Bentancur. It's going to be another throw. Hangs in across. And it's hoisted clear. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Vitinha. That's it, 45 minutes up. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Señoras y señores, este es un anuncio de niños perdidos. Por favor, vigile a sus niños en todo momento durante el partido. Cambio en Uruguay. Número 11. Entrará al campo número 17.
Away we go again. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Gonzalo Inacio. Bruno Fernandes. That's Ruben Neves. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vitinha. Ruben Neves. João Felix. João Cancelo. Played towards the other side. And it's Mendes. Knocks it out wide. Bruno Fernandes. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Probing pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serves up a cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Now that's well seen too. The message is clear, none shall pass. Played out wide. And here's Ram shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's Cancelo, aimed at the far side. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Bentancur. Jimenez. Bentancur. Now Oliveira. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Gets a good foot in there. Knocks it into space. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Ugarte. Bentancur. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. Oliveira. Ugarte.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Valverde. De Arrascaeta. And it's Bentancur. Now Oliveira. Ugarte. And here's Nunez. Can he get it through? The ball goes in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vitinha. Well read, nice interception. Bentancur. Just about up to 75 minutes. He'll try to keep this alive. Nicely worked. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. And reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Ronaldo. He shifted it to the flank. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nunez powering forward here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Goes looking wide. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, well played, well sorted out. João Cancelo. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Uruguay do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, That looks a decent ball.
Oh, sweet feet.
He's in a great position here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Picked out brilliantly. Mendes can clear it away.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there.
De Arrascaeta!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tries one from range. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Keeper's dealt with that.
And there goes the final whistle.
They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Portugal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He's found a way through. Bruno Fernandes was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
He is through here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get it through?
And this is Ronaldo.
Shot a goal! O'Reilly tries to clear. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Joao Felix. He won't be happy with that one. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly, and that's gone loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's a pretty loose pass, and he cuts out the supply. So we're still where we started right now. Gonzalo Ramos, and he skips past his man. He's got away. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's quick to return it. England are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Not the most accurate pass. Nice bit of trickery. Saka!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's run loose here. Bruno Fernandes aims beyond the defence. Stones kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rashford knocks it into space. Now it's Rashford, and it's Rashford.
Chance for a shot! Goal, England!
The first significant strike. A mere formality. Nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Number 25, Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford.
England have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That's where it came from. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Rodgers. Oh, good spread. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Saka! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Rodgers. Passing is crisp and sharp. O'Reilly. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rashford. And it's O'Reilly. Stones. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Oh, the defence just about... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Played out towards the right wing. And it's James. Saka gets into a good position. And he's gone backward here. Kane!
There will be 1 minute
That pass
at a
isn't the
time.
best. Gonzalo Ramos. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances.
And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
He's there to head it! That was superb goalkeeping.
Konsa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rashford. Searching pass he's played there. Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Vitinha with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Kane. He's in a great position here. Bruno Fernandes can clear it away. Bruno Fernandes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Konsa. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Nuno Mendes has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And he can thump it away. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the pass is intercepted.
England have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Saka. Bruno Fernandes. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played in with purpose. Stones gets it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
He's picked his way through. Rodgers. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Ramos. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Substitution for England, number 26.
James has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Ruben Neves taking charge of the dead ball. And the shot!
Coming on the field.
And that is wildly off target.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Watkins. Number 11, Phil Foden.
Saka.
Substitutions taking place.
That pass has been well intercepted. Konsa. Portugal could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. And that gets things running. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Oh no circumventing this opponent. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. What a throw in. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He'll try from distance. Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Rashford. Rice. Probing pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Joao Felix. Quality ball. Bruno Fernandes. Rodgers. Saka. Looking for the run. Now it's Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Kane! They've scored!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt that. Kane! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Portugal really can't...
He's given it away! And the shot! And there's his goal! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Portugal, after 18 minutes, is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Stones. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he welcomes it in, and he's managed to get free. Diogo Costa claims it with Rice. Now Konsa. And it's James. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has a look. Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Over to the right flank. Saka receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? And there's a goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Ruben Dias. And Mendes. João Cancelo. And it's Vitinha. And Mendes. And here's Ramos. O'Reilly attempts a clearance. Out of play for a throw. Vitinha in acres of space out wide. He leaps for it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Stones. Rodgers. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bruno Fernandes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bruno Mendes. Chance to... Impressive jump!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Ramos. Bruno Fernandes picks it up out wide, in towards the back stick. Tries to get it clear. Konsa. Some good work on the right flank here. Now Rodgers. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Konsa. He's on it. Can he get away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Can he finish? Off the post. But he's opted for the long pass. Stood up well to him there. That's a cute ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's having a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
O'Reilly. Great vision. He's found a way through. No, he's not getting past him there. And that brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands up. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the crossbar! Rashford. Gets a good foot in there. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Rodgers. Konsa. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. James looking to hit the byline here. James, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Rodgers cuts out the pass. Stones. Oh no, what has happened here?
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top drawer! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he welcomes it in. And that's a good ball.
Shot, surely! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 58 minutes.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Portugal with the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Not the most convincing of passes. Anderson. Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. James is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rashford. Dinks one through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Saka. And it's James. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now James. He's picked his way through. Looking for options for movement. And he was alert to it. Konsa gets it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
O'Reilly, and he plays one through. And he is deftly away.
He's had a shot!
O'Reilly. And that's gone route one. Konsa tries to pass it through. England ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Into the last quarter of an hour. Rashford has it in a wide position. He's a sharp little ball here. João Cancelo can clear it away. And he's there to belt it away. Can he get on the end of this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gonzalo Ramos concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Portugal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him.
Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's stuck it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
And his own
and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution for England. Number 26.
England have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Portugal now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, easy pickings there. James. Saka. Oh, that's delightful. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's a key interception. Saka. And he's taking no chances there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Kane. Foot in. João Cancelo. Portugal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bellingham does well to get it back. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Portugal really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have gotten the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. That was special. Now stand by for this. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. There's the whistle. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ruben Dias. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Traoré. Jackie! Superb from Jackie! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there is your opener. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Spread it left. Dembele. He's got away. Delivered low. And that's the keeper's ball. And here's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Dembele. Hernandez. And he's got his cross in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Vitinha. And he's forced to go back. Saliba. Forwards and with intent. Chouameni. And it's Hernandez. Dembele has it out wide and in space. And that should get the job done. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Olise plays it short. Hoisted in. Ronaldo tries to clear. Portugal have the chance to go the other way.
Can he finish? It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Saliba with the clearance.
Getting up there!
No, not the best of headers.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Conte. Can he get it through?
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Portugal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cherki has got himself a free kick. Olise. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Ramos. Tries to pass it through. He has a look up. Oh, important interception. Upamecano clears without hesitation. Oh, super find. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now then, the ball's come loose. Spread out to the left. Bruno Fernandes. No way through, so back it comes.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, there's the clearance. Chouameni. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Cherki given the lift of his...
Mbappe! It's a goal!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Conte.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And it's Dembele. And here's Ramos. Bruno Fernandes. Nice control. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Referee has just said play on.
Dembele. Hernandez. So a temporary halt to the action. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.